on earth has happened to my thyme? I'm run out of it, that is. No, not that time. No, my thyme in the garden was getting a bit woody and it's starting to go to seed and stuff, which is fine if you want the seed. But there's a few things you can do to actually revive your thyme. Yeah, don't give you more time, it just gives you time. That's kind of... Anyway, I'll shut up now. And let's go down here where the thyme is and I'll show you what I mean. Now, if you look over here, you can see that I've actually give these ones here a bit of a hairdo that I have. And the ones over there have got a bit of a scruffy Boris Johnson hairdo going on that time. So we're going to get rid of that. That's what we're going to do. So come down here with me. Oh, we're going down, we are. We're going down. Oh, really? Oh, okay. We're going down. Oh, my giddy aunt. I've got Pandora. She come to see me. Hello, Pandora. Oh, dear, she's getting all excited, she is. Hello, girl. What are you doing? You coming to help me? Right, yeah. You've got opposable thumbs. Opposable thumbs? No? Okay, you can't do that then, can you? What use are you? Apart from panting. Yeah. Smelly breath. Okay. Oh, you like that? Okay. There we go. Oh my giddy aunt, you little hussy. That's where you are, little hussy. Oh dear. Oh. That's what she wants. Oh, around the bum area. I don't know. Little fetish she's got. Little fetish. But anyway, that's a Pandora for you. Ain't it, girl? Well, can I get on and do what I need to do? Because we need to sort out this time. Oh, let me play with that. Oh, here we go. No? Okay. She's off. She's had a butt scratch. Yeah. No one scratches my butt. No. Not fair, is it? So as you can see over here, I've actually trimmed these ones already. There, that one there. Yeah, and it's a bit woody on that side, doesn't matter because there is young growth coming through. Can you see that? Just there. Yeah, just there. Look, all this young growth just there coming through. And there. So I'm getting rid of all the woody stuff. And on this one here, I did it about a week ago, and as you can see, that one's got young growth coming through there. But this over here, well, really, that makes sense to kind of, well, that's a bit rubbish, that is. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, and just trim those bits off as well while you're at it. Just get rid of them because they're just like messy, all right? And I allow this bit here. That can go there. That one, that's not doing anything. Let's get a shot of that. All right. That's only. Remember, this is only if you want to, calm down the mad hairdos of your time. Yeah. So leave that, and that'll bush up, and that'll be all fine again. Yeah. Otherwise, all this sword here ain't going to do nothing because I've got way too much time anyway. No, I haven't. I've got no time at all. But there you go. Anyway, we'll come over here and we'll have a look at this one over here. And I'm going to reposition myself. There I am. And I'll bring you back up here. There we go. Oh, there's lettuce. Okay. So let's sort that one out over there. Just give you an idea. Give you an idea what I am talking about. So, okay. We have this thyme here, which has gone a bit loopy. And what's happening is rotting underneath. See all that? Nasty. So I'm going to find out where the actual plant is, which is about here. Can you see it? My hands there? Yeah, it's about here. There's a weed. Don't want that. Come on, get it up. Rip it about. Get your hands in there. Alright? Sometimes less is more. And I'm literally just going to grab handfuls of it and cut it off like that. I don't want it. Because all it does is causes rot. So that's all going. You could process this if you want to. That you could. Alright? And just get rid of it. Alright? And then I can, yeah. Go away, don't want it. You can trim this and tidy it up a bit more if you want. But something I want to show you as well, while we're here, about propagating your thyme. There's various ways you can do it. These are kind of a bit past it, because they're ready to be, need some serious, maybe a bit pulling out even. But if you look on the top of the plant, where the plant itself, first it has obviously, this is starting to go to seed now on this thyme here. And then you'll end up with this. And these are seeds. So if you allow them to do that, you'll basically be, especially if you give some, allow some, the light and what have you to get to the actual soil, this seed here and the warmth and what have you, the moisture, it will propagate into new thyme plants. So you'll just keep the process going. The other way you can do it is not necessarily with this one because this is really got to be cut back. But if your thyme is in relatively good condition, which this is not, the other way you can do it is you can grab a bit of thyme like that with some green on the end. Say that bit there, with some green on the end like that. Right? It could be a little bit, it could be a wad even, don't matter. Right, get rid of that bit there, say that bit there, right? You can bury it, literally, just halfway along the plant, like so. Alright, you put a stone on the top of it even, or if you've got some little wire hoops to hold it down. But stone will do, yeah, a bigger stone to hold that down. That will put that bit there, will be a new plant eventually. Won't take long, a few weeks, and that'll have roots. So that'd be like a brand new spanking plant, brand spanking new plant. Yeah, and then you can get rid of all the old stuff if you like. Then that could be gone. Chop it, pull it right out, because you already got a nice new one there, and that won't be relying on the rootstock anymore of that one there. But for what I'm going to do for now, though, I am just going to, because I've got other plants to go in, you see. So I'm just going to literally just remove all this, because I've got other stuff I want to sow in here as well, and I don't want the time, because I've got so much time anyway. Not that kind of. Oh, I keep telling you. There you go. I'll get rid of it. Yeah. And that expose all this lovely soil then, which has had, well, it's, you know, the moisture you might have. You can put more lettuces in there if you want, anything in there. And you see the stuff going on here. We don't want all that. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of it. So here, it seems brutal, but wherever there's little green shoots already, they will all end up as. Let's bring you around a bit. What's happening? Oh, dear me. They will all end up as, you know, all that. And even the little tiny shoots that are coming at the bottom there, little tiny ones there. You can see that. You know, all these little tiny little bits of green growth at the bottom here will end up as new plants. And at this stage here, because this one here, I want to show you something as well actually. I'm going to cut this off, alright? Just want to show you something. That thyme here, it's got a green, couple of green shoots on it, but also, can you see all that, even though they're exposed to the air, so all that green there, little growth, it's got all this root on it. And that's actually in the air, because it's so moist underneath the actual plant where I've been watering and trapping all the moisture in, and effectively rotting itself, it's actually grown into the moisture. And the same thing happens with tomato plants as well, where you'll get all these little root nodules. But you put that in the pot, expose a little bit of the green maybe, say for instance that bit there, you could, with that one off for instance, you could, well if you wanted to, you can cut it off here, and then chop that off there, and put that in the ground, just keeping that bit there, you know, just keeping that out of the pot, or ground, or whatever. That will then be a new plant, if you want. So, yeah, very resilient, really. When you do this, mind your fingers though, don't chop them off. No one wants to chop your fingers, wants to chop their own fingers off. You want to chop other people's fingers off if you're doing torturing and stuff like that. I don't recommend it, no, I think it's illegal. Yeah, so I've heard. I've got this rosemary growing up here as well, which also could have been cut back, to be honest, because it's leggy. Got all this growth here. I'll see if I can show you. We've got all this growth here, and it's just like laying over. So, and the reason why it's done that is because there's too much thyme in it, and it's basically been suffocated by the thyme. And I want to get some light in here. That I do. Now, with the rosemary, oh, I accidentally cut that. Don't worry about it. Stick it in the ground. As long as you keep it moist, it will grow that. If you grab that like so, nice woody bit, that's kind of ideal. Pull that off loads of the bottom growth like so. And like that, like that, like that. So you end up with a little bit of stick like that. And stick it in the ground, literally just like that. Like that, oh, like that. Alright, anyway, let's find space first. Just stick it in. Like that, poke it in the soil. That'll root. That it will. And then you've got another rosemary plant. You put that somewhere else if you want then. So, get rid of all this stuff. We don't want all that. So anyway, there's lots you can do in the old garden. A bit green. I prefer more woody cuttings myself. They seem to be more resilient. So what happens is they'll end up these thyme in there. They'll all end up like little pom-poms. Yeah, they will. Oh, this, believe me. Been there, done that. Yeah, a million times before. Yeah. That's last year's thyme, you see. I've got some new stuff growing. But you don't necessarily need that. No. No. You can just keep your old stuff going. Just give it a haircut. Not like Boris Johnson haircuts, because fluffing your hair about like that is not going to help you. No. Grow more thyme. But it's time's up. Anyway, that's another story. So it's time for me to go, so I'll say thank you for watching my little video, and if you managed to get to the end, well done you, and boot the old like button and maybe subscribe, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. Oh, I know you'll be excited about that, maybe, or maybe not. Anyway, it's time for me to go, so I'll say ta-ta, you know, so ta-ta.